Hey guys, today I'm going to be having my TBR boot pick out my TBR for the month of June. This boot is filled with a bunch of different prompts, and so we're going to shake it up and then we're going to pick one, and then we're going to pick out some books related to that prompt, and then of those books we're going to pick one to put on our TBR. Let's see what our first prompt is. Our first prompt says a book with a map. I have two books that I'm interested in that fit this prompt. We have A Torch Against the Night, which is part of the In Ember and the Ashes series, and then we also have The Heart of Betrayal, which is part of the Remnant Chronicles. And between these two, I'm leaning towards this one just because I really love this series. I love both series, but this is the one I feel like continuing right now, so we're going to go with this one. First book on the June TBR, The Heart of Betrayal, and here's the proof of the map. I'm stacking my TBR here, and this is going to be the first book out of 4. Now we're going to pick our second prompt. This one says, a book by an author you love, so one by my favorite authors. So we have 3 books by 3 of my favorite authors. First we have Magnolia Parks Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. Then we have Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. And then we have People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. And I think of these 3, I'm going to have to go with this one because it is very summery. And I've also already started it. So I'm not ready for Into the Dark yet. And I just want to finish this one. So we're going to go with this one. Alright, now it's time to pick our third prompt. Our third prompt says, a book with a bad cover. Okay, so cover I don't like. I found 2 books whose covers I don't really like. The first one being the next novella that I have to read in the Shatter Me series, and it's just not my favorite cover ever. And then the next one is The Boyfriend. This is a thriller, so it really just depends. Do I want another fantasy or do I want to add a thriller to our mix? And I think for this one, I'm going to have to pick The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden because this is on Kindle Unlimited and I have Kindle Unlimited, so this will be a fun, quick read. So I'm going to go with The Boyfriend. Time for our fourth prompt. I'm going to go with this one. This one says, a single parent trope. Now, I know exactly the book for this. This already fit another prompt we had, but we didn't pick it, so this is the perfect time to pick Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. Definitely. Our TBR looks pretty good so far, but I think we have room for one more, so I'm going to pick a 5th prompt. This one says, gives off the vibes of your favorite color. So my favorite color is pink and red, so we're going to find some books that give off pink or red vibes. I looked to my cart and there was an immediate winner. Summer in the City. This gives off pink and red vibes, and it's a summer book, so this has to be the perfect option.